from you guys that many of you still sticks to OnePlus 5 or even older devices. For you, this way of unlocking from the front of the device is the most convenient and the most natural. At OnePlus, our mission is to share the best technology with the world. And with OnePlus 6T, we've been able to push the boundaries of what's possible. We think that we are bringing you a truly refined device. The one that not only provides you with the most immersive screen experience, but also the best way to unlock your device.
We as humans have always wanted to shape our future, so we unlocked the creativity within. We invented, discovered, reinvented, and rediscovered. We long to see what has never been seen, to do what's never been done, and unlock our true potential. We've always been opening up better experiences for ourselves, and we're not stopping now.
The screen unlock is a safe, convenient, and fast way to unlock your device, but it wasn't really always like that. Here's a OnePlus 5T prototype, and we actually could have implemented similar technology into OnePlus 5T, but we've tested it precisely and we've decided it's not up to our expectations. It's just not good enough to do it. So the project was cancelled at the stage of prototype. But right now, with OnePlus 6T, we've made a major breakthrough, and among all the in-display fingerprint scanner, we're bringing you the fastest one in the world. We've shaved these milliseconds over the last months, and now it only takes 0.34 seconds to unlock your phone. So let me explain how the technology works. After you place your finger on the fingerprint scanner on the front of the device, so the particle area in the screen will lit it up, and the reflection of your finger will be received by the scanner that is placed underneath the screen. The scanner will send signal to the trust zone and will analyze whether the data received is matching the data that was stored in the first place. We believe that trust zone is a key factor of this process. What trust zone is a feature of Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 that makes sure your fingerprint data is safely secured. This data cannot be accessed through any third party unless you allow for such thing, and it's also not stored online. We've conducted also multiple strict security tests with payments partners like MasterCard, Visa, or Google to make sure that we are bringing you not only convenient, but also a very secure way to unlock your device. And on top of it all, we are bringing you 3 different animations to pick from, so you can design how you want your screen unlock to look like. Screen unlock is... Thank you. We think that screen unlock is a leap forward in the way you use your phone, and we are very proud to bring you a solution that is unmatched in convenience, security, and speed. Take a look at the video visualizing that. So now let's talk about design. Multiple times we were requested by our community to start making some cheaper mid-range devices. And I think once again I have to bring the sad news that we're not going to do it. And we are not going to do it because we just don't know how to do it. Making cheaper phones means compromising on materials used, on components, cutting corners here and there. And for us, if we want to make a cheaper phone, it would rank maybe like a 6 out of 10. But what we want to do is design phones that are timeless, design phones that are spoken of years after their release. Recently, we've been asked a couple of times to bring back the design of the classical and iconic design of the OnePlus One. And ever since, we are doing our best to bring to you guys a device that you will be delighted to look at and use. A device that would rank only 10 out of 10. And with the OnePlus 6T, we have retained a couple of key elements of our design. For example, the horizon line and the edges that represent a balance between round and sharp design are both present to make sure that your device is slim, beautiful, and comfortable to hold. And for us, with OnePlus 6T, great design means a seamless design. And we've been able to do a couple of things around it. First, we've moved the fingerprint scanner from the back to underneath the screen to make the back of the phone burdenless and more smooth. Also, in the front of the device, because we placed our camera better, we've moved the speaker to the top of the device. We've been able to give you this symmetrical look that looks very pleasing. I believe OnePlus 6T is a refined version of OnePlus 6 when it comes to design, and I hope you guys like what we've done with the device. So now, let's talk about the camera. Even though our camera got many positive reviews, so we started thinking, what does night photography means for our users? What's the difference between what we are able to provide with OnePlus 6 versus what our users expect of us? And primarily, how can we improve it? So there are basically two directions to make night photos look better, either through hardware or through software. Problem of the hardware solution, so making the sensor larger, is that the phones are pretty slim, and because of the space limitations, we are not able to fit properly large sensor. So we've decided to make our improvements through software. So what we have come up with is what we call a Nightscape. What Nightscape is, it utilizes the same principle as a Pro mode. So it will reduce the ISO, decrease the shutter speed, so that the sensor has more time to get more light into it. So as a result, you can achieve a very well lit photo. But the problem with that is that while holding it in hand with a Pro mode, you will achieve a shaky effect, because even the steadiest of hands cannot hold the phone as good as a Pro mode. So what we have done is we've developed an algorithm that would merge multiple frames to get a steady and well-lit output. For us, thank you. For us, the key principle when we were developing the Nightscape was to achieve photos that look very natural. Photos that are neither too bright nor too dark. Photos that help you, the solution that help you to capture the beauty of night, and photos that would look just like with a naked eye. Take a look at these photo examples of what we've been able to achieve. I think the quality of detail is pretty impressive. And I think what's worth to notice is that they are not overblown, and you can clearly see even the signs. But what I think is that thank you. I think you guys like it, so even more, I think that some of the OnePlus 6 users might think that they're missing out on some pretty cool feature. So I'm happy to announce that OnePlus 6 users will get Nightscape with software updates starting tomorrow. I think you guys know us, and you know that for us it's more than about selling the last released phone. It's about building this meaningful relationship between us and our community. So let me talk a little bit about the next feature that you guys will get with software update tomorrow on OnePlus 6, the feature that we call studio lighting. So studio lighting is a feature that we've co-developed with well-known portrait photographer Kevin Abosh. Take a look at this video. So, how the studio lighting works is that whenever this camera will detect a face, it will apply a very light and subtle light effect onto the face. It's a similar effect that you can achieve if you go to a professional studio for a portrait shoot. Studio lighting is not meant to make you look unnatural. It's not meant to modify features of your face. It's only meant to enhance them and let the natural beauty stand out. Next feature we're bringing to you with OnePlus 6e is that right now on the main screen of your camera, you'll have a quick access to Google Lens. Google Lens means that with the latest advancements in computer vision, you're able to translate text, scan QR codes, explore popular landmarks, products online, and basically search what you see. But now, let's talk about battery. So when it comes to the battery, I'm happy to share that we've increased capacity of our battery from 3,300 to 3,700 milliamp hours. And also, we've made multiple software optimization. We have came out with a couple of cool features that improve your battery life. One of them being sleep standby. So sleep standby is a feature that will learn your usage patterns, will detect when you're sleeping, and at the time of your sleep, it will decrease background processes so that you'll be sure you can get some more battery. We've tested our battery very precisely. This is the kind of test we're always using for a battery life. So we are simulating real life usage, dividing usage time between these 7 categories. And with this test, we've been able to achieve a 23% better battery life comparing to OnePlus 6. Thank you. But we've also promised you guys good performance, fast and smooth performance. I know that many brands would focus probably on some flashy features that looks pretty good on keynotes, but for us, it's always been about being fast and smooth and provide you the best experience. I think the one quote that summarizes it best is less, but better. What I really think our software team is doing is a great umbrellas. I think anytime it's a raining day, you guys are getting home using your umbrella, you're getting home all dry. And I don't think any of you ever thought, oh, my umbrella is so cool. But when it's something wrong with it, it's leaking, it's bent, and you're getting home soaked, this is the time you start swearing at it. And I think it's same with software. And if your software is fast, stable, and efficient, this means you don't have to think about this, and this means we are doing our job right. We've established a special team that's focused on this one sole goal, Team FSE. To learn what we are doing, please check this video.
In 2015, OnePlus established the OS development team because we realized that the only perfect integration of software and hardware can bring our users the best experiences. Fast and smooth has long been our goal. So at Pete's request, the FSE team was founded. Now, let's hear their story.
My name is Omega Xu. I'm head of software department. I'm Gary, head of software product operations.
My name is Shimon, and I lead the Indian product team at OnePlus.
我叫刘慧胜，在软件的系统组做性能跟功耗相关的。
My name is Eldis, and I'm the technical leader of the Android framework team.
我叫周峰，我在一家负责系统跟宽稳省的基础体验的优化。
FSC team is fast, stable, efficient project team. I think this is like a backbone of Oxygen OS.
I think it is very easy to make a thing is good, but it's very, very hard to make it perfect. Over the last 3 years, we have improved the fundamental experience that have been ignored by most of people. We care about the detail because most of the user can feel the difference.
我把这个产品做精做细，从14年到现在，我觉得一直在惯行这个理念。
We are doing millisecond by millisecond improvement, or frame by frame, or even milliampere by milliampere.
为了提升屏幕响应2-3毫秒的优化，就跟我们 TV 的供应商做了很多的这种联调，我们来来回回应该调了可能几百次，供应商觉得我们疯了。
I can work with our CEO Pete. Pete is the person who very focused on detail.
Yeah, he really likes to be there on every stage of development. If I would have to use one word to describe OnePlus, I would say community.
We have a regular meeting face-to-face to communicate with user.
We are providing something that our community not only wants to use, but create with us.
The journey hasn't always been but when we see how satisfied our users are with Oxygen OS, we know every sacrifice was worth it.
We understand our direction. We have plenty of good ideas. We have a lot of passion to develop them.
We want to tell the user that we work hard to make a better and better product.
So I think it was a very difficult effort, but I think it was worth it. We've been recently announced as #1 operating system on mobile by PCMac Reader's Choice. Also, it seems that more and more people start switching to OnePlus.
The last few months, I've ping-ponged back and forth between my Pixel 2 XL and OnePlus 6. And, 3 weeks here, a month there, 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there, just back and forth. But lately I've landed on, and my SIM card is in right now, the OnePlus 6. But the tilt that keeps sending me over from Pixel back to OnePlus 6 is performance. That's been the difference. The OnePlus 6 is way snappier and quicker feeling because of the animations holding their frame rates. The transitions and movements are all smoother and drop less frames. Like, I can tell that for certain with my eye just looking at it. And it's significant enough to the point where I notice it between the two, and it does bother me.
Alright, so let's talk about what's new in software on OnePlus 6T. First, our team, FSC team, conducted over 500 targeted optimizations to Oxygen OS 9.0 on OnePlus 6T. I believe these small details matter a lot because they add up to an overall great experience. Also, OnePlus 6T was developed with Android Pie in mind. We were one of the 6 companies that helped Google co-develop Android Pie. And I'm proud to announce that OnePlus 6 was second only after Google Pixel to receive Android Pie in India. Also, I know how apparently very important are these Android version updates, so we are once again committing to bring you new software versions for the next 2 years. And when it comes to security updates, even one more additional year. Are you guys playing games? Alright, I thought so. So we brought especially for you a new feature that we call Smart Boost. Our software and hardware team work together to improve performance for you guys. So what Smart Boost does is it uses ROM as RAM in multiple scenarios because ROM is the faster memory. And because of that, we are able to achieve faster launching speeds for the heaviest of apps. For example, for Asphalt 9, you can expect up to 20% faster launching speeds. And the other feature when it comes to gaming, I know that you guys like gaming mode, and this time we are improving it by bringing a new, non-intrusive way to see the notification. You can see it on the top of the screen. We've also put a lot of thought to design of Oxygen OS this year. We've been thinking about how can we convey overall design philosophy of OnePlus to software, and how can we add Oxygen OS and OnePlus identity on top of Google's material design without breaking it. We came up with these 3 principles that we followed while designing our software. It's supposed to be bold, simple, and minimalistic. These are a couple of screens, but actually we have redesigned all the OnePlus applications and all the OnePlus related screens. And I think what you guys will like most is that now when you set your theme to dark, all the applications will switch to dark as well. Last year we've introduced also full screen gestures. We've heard some feedback from you guys. You told us that you like it, but there's room for improvement. And you told us that they're not fluid enough, that now because you don't have the recent button, you also don't have a quick way to switch between 2 apps. And you don't have the home button, so you don't have a quick way to access Google Assistant. So we've addressed all the 3. And the final effect is more fluid, intuitive, and natural interaction. Quick gesture to switch between 2 recent apps. And now you can use power button as a trigger for Google Assistant. Yeah. So there you have it, guys. OnePlus 6T in its full glory with new groundbreaking screen unlock, immersive display of 6.41 inches, Nightscape that will help you capture beauty of the night, larger, software optimized, long-lasting battery, and fast and smooth Oxygen OS based on Android 9.0. But this is not the last product we have for you, and we are conveying our design philosophy also to our accessories. So first off, we are bringing you 7 protective cases, including the 3D nylon plate made out of military-grade materials. We've also made some improvements to OnePlus bullets. Now they are using a Type-C connector for better durability and resistance. We are also using professional DAC by Cirrus Logic for better sound quality, and they are matte black. And OnePlus Bullets Type-C will retail at 1,490 rupees. we've also completely redesigned our backpack. So now we call it OnePlus Explorer backpack. It has a couple of very cool features. First, it has a fastener from a German company called Fiddler, and this fastener allows you to very easily open and close the backpack. Also, we have a separate compartment on the front to divide your wet items from the dry ones. It's perfect for an umbrella. As well as there is dedicated smartphone pocket that's both convenient and safe. Backpack comes in two colors, Orandi green and slate black. Both are made out of military-grade Cordura fabric. OnePlus Explorer backpack will only be available through invitation code, so please check our website to see how you can get your hands on it. And the backpack will retail at 4,990 rupees. Alright, that's been it from me, guys. I hope you're as excited about our products as I am excited about hearing feedback from you about them. But I know there's something more you're waiting for, so back to you, Carl.
Thank you, Shimon. All right. First things first. We've upgraded the base model of the OnePlus 6T from 64 gigabytes to now start at 128 gigabytes. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. What is it going to cost? Well, wait. This time, I want to do it a little bit differently. So in this venue, we've installed a decibel meter. What a decibel meter does is that it measures the volume in the room. So whenever the volume hits a certain level, more details from the price will be released. So let's give it a try. Wait. I count down to 1, and we all scream, never settle, okay? 3, 2, 1. Hey, it worked. Huh? Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1. All right. Only 1 digit left, but this time with more passion, okay? 3, 2, 1. The OnePlus 6T will start at 37,999. And here are the prices for all the other variants. All variants are available starting November 1st, midnight, on Amazon India, as well as OnePlus.in. And starting from, also thank you to the Geo team. Whenever we launch a new product, we host pop-up events all around the world. And for us, the pop-up events are a great opportunity for the OnePlus team to meet with our OnePlus community and celebrate the launch of a new product together. Here in India, we'll be hosting pop-ups in the following locations, and we really hope to see you there. Thank you. Oh, by the way, OnePlus is approaching 5 years, and it's been an incredible journey. We've been through a lot. And to document this journey, our team has prepared a book, The Story of OnePlus. the inspiration behind our products, as well as all the adventures that eventually led us to here today. Once upon a time, one of our community members told us that his favorite memory with OnePlus was when he received an email from us with the subject line, "You are invited." So we feel that it's almost poetic that such a special book has a name that's so special to both us and our community. So I'd like to announce the final product of tonight, our coffee table book, "You are invited." Our team has put a lot of love into creating this beautiful product that's really worthy of the OnePlus name. And you can get this from any of our experienced and authorized stores when you buy the OnePlus 16.
साधारण चैनल की स्ट्रेच्ड पिक्चर, ये है CHD चैनल की परफेक्ट पिक्चर। अपने आंदोलन से जुड़िए।
Our team has also prepared us a prize problem. Everyone here has shown us a lot of love tonight. It's only right that we give some of that back. So everybody here tonight is receiving a free copy of You Are Invited. Please find it on your way out. But that's not all. Do you guys remember the Explorer backpack that Shimon was talking about? Looks like you do. Well,
अरे भाई पागल हो गए कहा कि हम यहाँ काम करते तू आवाज नहीं लेंगे?
Do you like it? Do you want it? Alright, so everyone here tonight will also be receiving the Explorer backpack. Thank you. Thank you. Our team will be in touch with details soon. Alright, now for the real ending. So finally, I'd like to thank the entire incredibly talented OnePlus team, our partners, and most importantly, our community for making tonight happen. Thank you. Good night. Never settle.
Let's hear it for Carl, everybody. Come on, big round of applause. You're happy with your Explorer backpacks? Yeah? You're happy with the phone? Man, I'm telling you, we promised you it's going to be a great evening, but wait, before you go, hang on, before you go,